In the United States, in the first 2 years, 20% of businesses fail. In the first 5 years, 45% of businesses will fail. And in the first 10 years, 65% of businesses will fail. That is in the United States. So you need to be aware of the mortality rate. This is not something to be hidden away from you so that you get there and find out. I've seen people come to me who are not aware of the challenges of businesses, and they talk about it as if they have just discovered gold, as if and it's good to have that level of excitement, because it's what's going to generate the inner passion you need to run. But you need to be aware of the risks by the side. Don't go and sell your father's house to start a business and say, once I do well in the business, I'll bring the money back. I'm not saying you shouldn't take risks, but there are quite a lot of things to know about the risk you are taking. In fact, I've listened to a couple of billionaires, and I remember one I was listening to said, if you go and take a heavy loan to start a business, the guy said you are a moron. He said, because the likelihood of failing is there. Don't put all your money into it. So I want to tell you about some business, some industries that fail the most. And it's been tested, they've checked statistics, and some of them will shock you. Number one on the list is restaurants. Restaurants. How many of you have visited a beautiful restaurant, well furnished, nice chefs, the ambience looking great, and there were only about 2 of you eating there? Anybody? I mean, the other day I was in one nice big restaurant on the island there, and the gen has to be up. I can't eat in darkness. Very big place. We were not up to 5 that were there, but very big place. And they had to put on their generator. The ACs had to be on, and everything had to be on. The chefs had to all be ready in case any order comes. They had to do some cooking. Not everything was a la carte, so they had to have some basic things on ground. Their drinks have to be chilled, so the freezer had to be running, and all of that for 5 of us. Many people are not aware of the cost of running a restaurant. Just say, let me just run a restaurant. Sometimes it's a problem, and this statistics is global. It's global. It's not just Nigeria, that a lot of restaurants do fail. And that's not to say that restaurants don't succeed. It's just that a lot of them fail. Particularly if all you do is eat in. You don't have outdoor catering services, and you don't have complimentary services added that are bringing in the money. Number 2, hotels. Okay, this another industry. And why I'm mentioning this is because if you are a first-time business owner, if you can avoid these ones till much later, even if you want to go into them, it's better. Hotels, one of the reasons they fail is if they have not garnered enough client base, enough customers. Okay, so you could have 100 rooms and the level of occupancy is just 2%. And yet, guess what? The hotel business is one where customers expect 24/7 service. It's one of those businesses where 24/7 is a must. What about power? I mean, I can't go and pay money for a hotel to be sleeping in darkness. Like, you understand what I mean? And their reason is that they don't have enough customers. Sorry, even if I'm the only one. In a hotel, it's like you are at home. You can't do that to me, right? That's one of the reasons they fail. The overhead is huge.